Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Randy Prizzle's Lincoln Ting. Me, Randy Prizzle. It's obviously a lot closer this time. You're obviously not seeing the area of billows and all of that, but do you know what I mean? It's what we're usually here for, which is the linking and the tinking, not the whole exposing the mid-range parts and all below the waist stuff. But yes, we're on to the linking and the tinging. How you guys all doing out there? Hope everything good, shway, crispy, irie and all of that. And let's get on to it. The linking and the tinging. We come to Estelle, like the singer. You know what I mean? He sings, "You be my American boy, take me on a trip I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd like to see LA. I really want to come kick it with you. You be my American boy, but mate gal, you know what I mean? American gal. Man would go out there and link the gal them in America, but do you know what I mean? We'll see. If it comes down to that, it comes down to that. As I said, I ain't been in America in a while. So, anyways, let me start waffling on, see what Estelle is saying. Estelle says, teach me something about what inspires you. What is your passion? Or what your passion is. It's obviously stuff that inspires me. I could say family, do you know what I mean? Seeing obviously sis and people around me, you know what I mean, in the community of, you know, my skin colour doing quite well out there, do you know what I mean? Brothers and sisters going out there and doing their own. You know what I mean? Big up to, you know, Sasori, Sid, my man Adif, obviously for his art and that, and my man Bloomer, even though Bloomer isn't, you know, let's say of my skin colour, but he's still my brother. So big up Tim too and Cinema Seeps. So all them man them, do you know what I mean? And the gal too, big up Chris as well. So all of them, friends, relatives, Romans, all of them, do you know what I mean? Big them all up, the 300 crew as well, do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yes, Sparta, boot, all of that. But yeah, friends, family, all of that inspires me. I think music as well. The world around you, music, TV shows, programs, you know, that inspires me to do this. Do you know what I mean? And general, just within myself, moments of madness, magic moments at the quality streets and all that. Magic moments, yeah, oh yeah. All of that. Don't know what he says, but no. All of that. But yeah. And that's that. So let's move on to the next thing she says. She's 36. She's 5'2". She works in accounts payable. So she does something in accounts, I guess. You know what I mean? Decent height, decent age, do you know what I mean? And all of that. So that's cool. What more she's saying? She says, you should not go out with me if you like big bottoms. So I'm guessing you should not go out with me if you like it. So I'm guessing she doesn't have a big bottom. But I do like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. And when the brother walks in with a itty bitty waist and a small ting in your face, you get sprung. Do you know what I mean? Big ting, you know, for me. But she doesn't have a big bottom. Do you know what I mean? The apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, the whole club looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low, all of that. Bruv, I do like the things obviously with the back off them, you know what I mean? Because man would like to one day back off into them. But do you know what I mean? And be able to clap, do you know what I mean? I'm talking about clap in that way, but not clapping. But it could mean any sort of reasons, to be frank, to getting down to the needs and the nitty gritty and all of that. But listen, I do like the ASS, you know what I mean? I said double SS, doesn't make any sense, does it? But we add the extended version on that. The yes. Do you know what I mean? Because I like the yes. Do you know what I mean? But listen, if you got the top part of the whole, you know, region there, it could still mean good things. Do you know what I mean? So if you have a flat pancake ting, it's a bit peak like the blinders still. Do you know what I mean? Peaky like the blinders. Do you know what I mean? Made me want to shut my window blinds. I don't really want to take a peek at that. Do you know what I mean? But let's see what more she's saying. She says, a life goal of mine to be able to say I lived a good life where I can look back and smile and be content. So she wants to do the Kanye West thing. I mean, welcome to the good life. Ding, 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 ding. Welcome to the good life. Ding, 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 ding. Welcome to the good life. I mean, if she doesn't have good life, then what's the big deal here? But obviously she's Jamaican and Italian heritage. That's some decent mix there. I once knew a girl who was in those heritage regions who looked Chris as Chris. Do you know what I mean? Chriser than Chris. Do you know what I mean? She looked off. She looked banging. She looked peng true. She looked, oh my God. She looked fantastic. Machismo. All of them ting them there. You know what I mean? Hench, superb, supreme, super salente. All of them ting them there. Do you know what I mean? Magnifico, Magnificat, all of that. Anima me, all of that. Cantate, and all of them ting them there. Do you know what I mean? All things bright and beautiful and that. Do you know what I mean? So, listen, for now, she looks alright. Do you know what I mean? Peng ting. But, as I said, the fact that she don't have the apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, could be something that could, you know, because obviously when man's looking at her, I could see she got the, you know, the upper regions there. But, you know, she says and she admits it, she doesn't have the bottom half. Listen, she seems like a cool chick. 5'6", she's obviously, my head would reach her kind of lips and that. So she'd be kissing man on the forehead and that. It's a bit peak for me still. But she seems like a cool cat. You know what I mean? Like cool kittens and all of that. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah. Let's just put a like on her. See what I want. Damn. I just put damn. I would have hoped you had the upper bottom jeans, boots with the fur. I said it would. It's still cool, yeah. That you don't have the upper bottom jeans. Because obviously she has the other regions, do you know what I mean? And listen, you know, man needs to be able to grab some stuff, do you know what I mean? Can't grab something, then it's not, you know, one of them big, you know, like Walker's grab bags, Chris. Do you know what I mean? Man wants to grab all of that. Do you know what I mean? And the goods and that. Do you know what I mean? Take the groceries home and that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, if you don't have them ting there, it's a bit peaky like the blinders still. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you haven't. It's to call it you ain't. Yeah, but you ain't got the apple bottom jeans. Let's just try and see if we can make her laugh. I mean, she may think I'm a hole, but you know, we'll see. You know what I mean? You gotta try and come in with some substance and something that'll make her go, who is this clown? Or, I want to know more about this clown. Do you know what I mean? Hank, Hank, and all of that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we're coming to the next babe. We're coming to Whitney. Whitney's telling, and she's saying, my most irrational fear, cats. So she don't want to watch the Cats films and that. Do you know what I mean? All in that in the theatres and that. She says, I'm really trying to get over this, but I feel like they will just try to attack me if I make eye contact with them. Well, this is how I felt about big dogs. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about the two stupid dogs thing. I'm talking about big dogs in general where they do the woof woof. Do you know what I mean? Not the Baja men and that. Oh, let the dogs out. No, none of that. Do you know what I mean? Listen, if the dogs are out, man is running. Do you know what I mean? Listen, the only dogs that I know is the man them that go around doing the roof roof and smelling other dogs' bums and that. Do you know what I mean? And you know what I'm talking about? The real dogs, them out there. Do you know what I mean? Doing that, oh, the DMX stuff. Do you know what I mean? All of that, where the hold, all of that. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, let's move on. She's 36. She's 5'5". She's a psychotherapist. So one of these girls that will try and analyse man's brain and that. Do you mean get into there and try and tell man's doing the madness or something? Do you know what I mean? Or acting bad power on some different levels. But listen, I want a girl who's just going to be cool like that. Not going to be all wilding out and that, like she's on the Nick Cannon show. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, I go crazy for lemon flavoured foods. Okay, so she likes lemonade, lemon cake, lemon curds. lemon on a stick. Who knows? Lemon chicken. Rav. So she likes lemon foods. So she's a girl who likes the sour stuff. Like, like the Sour Patch Kids and that, the sour fruit pastels and that, tea and that. That's all cool. So now I don't really like the sour stuff, but I like all with a bit of sharpness of sweet stuff. Do you know what I mean? Mix them two together and you get a real nice combination. Goes well on the tongue and that. Especially if you've got colds and that. Lemon's good for colds. Especially with ginger and honey and them ting them there. Put it together with some warm water. Do you know what I mean? Works out a treat. Speaking of cold, I've still got a bit of the throat issue, so man might have to take a locket or two later. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so the random fact I love is cellar door has been widely criticised as an example of a word or phrase that is beautiful purely into... Listen, that's just waffling now. I don't know what she's on about here with cellar door. I have no idea. So I'm not even going to try and entertain or talk about that. I'm not going to even try to entertain you like Robbie Williams there. So it's not going to be the let me entertain you. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move on. And that's all she's saying, really. To be honest, I don't think Whitney has more substance to her that makes me want to get to know her more. She doesn't really have that je ne sais quoi. So it's going to be a no from me. We come to Angie. Angie says, the way to win me over is to make me laugh. I love being happy. It was good. You know what I mean? Because Angie could be my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Alright, let's break it down, the Will Smith version. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never notice how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. All of that, do you know what I mean? So, she's 37, 5'4", a teacher. She could teach me a few things. I could see her down the line later on, potentially. This typical Sunday includes cooking and spending time with the family. It's all cool, do you know what I mean? That's nice. Cooking, man love a girl who can throw down in the kitchen. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Being able to chef it up, cutting all them onions and things, making it cry and all that. Do you know what I mean? Perfecto. Time with the family, cool. Family is important. You've got to be able to gel with the parents and be able to be cool with them. Listen, you know what I mean? That's the vibes and that's what it's on. You know what I mean? Chillaxing and all that thing and that. So my simple pleasures includes reading a good book in a candle-lit room with a good bottle of wine. So she likes the red wine. Ding, ding, ding. Stay close to me. Don't let me be in love. All of that, yes. Don't know the rest of the song. So yes, unfortunately for Angie, I said a port. I'm thinking of the drink, literally a port, because unfortunately I said, but man's not thinking about wine. Man don't like too much of that bitter red wine stuff. Man only like the sweet things. You know what I mean? Sweet things, sweet cheeks and that. Man like that. Do you know what I mean? Cakes, buns, honey buns and melons and that. Sugar plums and dumplings and them ting them there. Woo! But yeah, apart from that for Angie, fortunately she doesn't really have that je ne sais quoi for me. It's just going to be a no from me. We'll come to Niam. Niam says, this year I really want to go scuba diving. Yes, man don't really want to do the scuba diving things. I could do it in the ocean and that, but man's not going to go into the ocean of a female. Do you know what I mean? Scuba diving settings is not my thing. It's not my forte. Do you know what I mean? Man ain't going to try and do the whole dribbling thing. You know what I mean? The only way man's going to do that is above the rim. Do you know what I mean? Chests and all that thing. Treasure chests. That's what man's happy to do, the whole things in. I'm not going below and doing that. No. No deep sea diving for me. It's not happening. But she's 33, 5'2". She's a key account manager. He says, I want someone who's spontaneous, fun, kind, sometimes chill, and sometimes wild. I mean, spontaneous, I could be. Do you know what I mean? Fun, it depends on what you think. Do you know what I mean? Kind, I have my days. Chill, I'm mostly chill. Wild, you can say I'm a bit of a clown, but I'm wild enough to give it a bit of the hank and the old Joker settings. Do you know what I mean? Let's put a smile on that face. Do you know what I mean? So, she says, give me travel tips for somewhere to go scuba diving. She's on this scuba diving flex, isn't she? She's really talking about something else. Listen, if you want to do the whole going down and eating some sausage, then we can talk about them. We'll take you to Germany. Do you know what I mean? Go down to them settings, you can have some Frankfurter. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or some, what do they call them? Bratwurst and all of that. Do you know what I mean? We can take you there. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, for Niam, just trying to summarize her. You know what I mean? Niam, because Niam's talking about the scuba diving things, and listen, she seems like an adventurous gal. She wants to just go anywhere random and that. Do you know what I mean? Which could be cool. But then again, you don't have no real like substance to you in terms of where. I'm not sure if you're in this for like a long term thing. You're just in this for a good time. Do you know what I mean? Listen, like the Roll Deep song. I wanna leave the day behind. Don't you worry, Mac. I'm gonna have a real good time. I'm gonna have a real good time. Do you know what I mean? We don't just always have to have good times. You know what I mean? It's time to have good times, but it's time to be serious. You know what I mean? Like Jeremy's song. Ding, 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 ding. Everybody knows I'm goody goody. Two-Face in that Rockaway hoodie. You're not serious. Don't say serious. I'll say serious. You want to get serious? Let's get serious. It's all about serious. Don't say serious. All of that. But yeah, from Niam, it's going to be a no from me. We come to Salma. Salma is saying, by simple pleasures, showers in the dark. She wants to do the shower in the dark stuff. Millhouse eyebrows moving and all them thing them there. Do you know what I mean? Assorting flowers, cooking for others, live music, selecting the right tune for a bike ride, a nice breeze, and tabole. No idea what the tabole thing is. Maybe it's a cooking meal sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? But she likes to cook for others. Have some good things there. She does the flower thing, so she could be one of these hippie babes and that. You know what I mean? Doing all them flexes where they're all, you know what I mean, making love round trees and all them ting them there. Do you know what I mean? Rolling in the bushes and that. You know what I mean? Good for a one night adventure sort of things. You know what I mean? Adventure playground and that. But listen, we don't want to be doing all them, you know, polyamorous ting them there where you're on this wave where you're just moving to different specimens of man then. Do you know what I mean? Or gal them, whatever your preference is. Could be a mad thing still. So, now listen, right tune for a bike ride could be cool. You know what I mean? Night settings, you're probably listening to some garage tunes. Never gonna let you go, you're my baby, more than a million gold. Do you know what I mean? That or, you know what I mean? Let Tom man, bang, 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 bang. Step on the way, only with you. Do what I say, not what I do. You know what I mean? So, the big tune them there, you know what I mean? I said it's time for action. Boom, 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 selection. This is a genius production. Boom, 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 selection. Do you know what I mean? Playing them big tune them there. Do you know what I mean? Just in case, I make it home tonight. Make love to you for the last time, baby. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Haven't I lived you almost every day? All of that. Do you know what I mean? The big tune them there be playing. Good for a bike ride and outside settings and that. So yeah, feeling it for true. She's 30, 5'5". She works in mental health. It's cool for her. Cool for her indeed. What more she's saying? Something that's non-negotiable is melon. She likes watermelon. So man ain't feeling the watermelon vibes. I mean, it's a bit tastes like water generally. Do you know what I mean? I'm not talking about the Tyler song, by the way. Do you know what I mean? Make me sweat, make me holla, make me lose my breath. All of that. Nah, I'm not talking about the Tyler song. I'm talking about watermelon and that. Do you know what I mean? Fruit vibes and that. I don't see watermelon as a specific type of sweet fruit. You know what I mean? Like a mango or like a passion fruit. It ain't one of them like Drake's song, The Passion Fruit. It ain't like that. Do you know what I mean? Or strawberries and peaches and cream. You know what I mean? Like the 1112 song, peaches and cream. Ding, 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 peaches and cream. All of that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, he says, I'm looking for someone that is a curious mind, open heart, and playful soul. In a nutshell, kind of be, you know. So yeah, see, she's pictures of her on the night out, getting down with it. Of course, get down on it, bang, bang, bang. Get down on it, bang, bang. Get down on it, bang, bang, bang. Get down on it, where you dancing. Do you know what I mean? All of that, calling the gang and that. Do you know what I mean? How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall, get your back up off the wall. Do you know what I mean? All of that. Do you know what I mean? Big tune, big tune. Check that out. Calling the gang, get down on it. Do you know what I mean? You need to get on that tune. But yes, apart from all of that, for Salma, unfortunately, she doesn't really make me want to do the dancing thing with her. So it's going to be a no from me. We come to Chantel. Chantel, I loved you, but you cheated from Jonathan from church. Do you know what I mean? So, see what she's saying. She said, instead of grabbing drinks, let's attend a theatre show. Now that's a bit dead still. Don't want to do the theatre thing. Do you know what I mean? Depends what type of show it is. Because man ain't there listening to opera. Do you know what I mean? Pavarotti and Pavarotti and all them man them there. Do you know what I mean? Bark and listen to all them man. Listen, that after a while could be sleepy, bro. Man, send me to the La La Land settings. The man ain't talking about the La La Land film. Do you know what I mean? Making man do the sleepy thing. Do you know what I mean? Like Sleepy Brown and that. Do you know what I mean? I'm off to another realm, another dimension, like Alice in Wonderland. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be there. Do you know what I mean? I want to be entertained. Do you know what I mean? Like the Robbie Williams song again. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Says the next thing, do a salsa dance class. Now listen, that's good. Body on body contacts like the Samantha Mumba song. Body to body, funky to funky. We know how to rock your body. All of that. Do you know what I mean? Cocktail making class is cool. Because when I saw you go from across the room, you lay your eye on me. I had my eye on you. We went to the bar for a sambuca. You gave me your number. I gave you my number. I said a bit the good time. Give it like a grown man should. Give it the rest. Give it the test. Give it the rest. But that's said for me. DENNING. Drink it down it properly. Some of them call me Einstein. I'm a lyrical Dan. All of that. So yeah. She says, this year I really want to visit 6 countries. Now it's good to be traveling all around the world, like that Mashy and end up song. I wanna travel the world. I wanna fly, fly, touch the sky, sky, for a day. I wanna travel the world. All of that. So yeah, and she's 28. She's 5'2". She's an operations manager. What more is saying here? The way to win me over is a planned itinerary date. Cool settings there. Cool runnings and that. Do you know what I mean? We can do them there. I don't mind. But listen, gal them will last for too much sometimes. You know what I mean? For me, it's got to be literally getting a coffee, getting to know you first, seeing what your intentions are. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to run out and not pay for the coffee, or look at me like I'm just going to, do you know what I mean, pay for everything. Like you're going to take the PI and buy everything in the coffee shop and expect man to just, pay for all of that. What's wrong with you? Do you know what I mean? This is where it goes wrong. This is where you got wrong. Do you know what I mean? No. It's not happening. Be like, delete. Do you know what I mean? Delete. Get out of here. There's no time for all of that. Because you, girl, are deleted. But anyways, she says together we could travel the world. Fly, touch the sky, all of that. But yeah, apart from all of that, Chantel, I love you. She cheated from Jonathan from church. You know, she doesn't really have that je ne sais quoi for me. It's going to be a no for me. We'll come on to the last one. Check the time settings. Yes, we definitely have to come on to the last one. Look like we may save the best till last, like the Vanessa Williams song. You know you save the best for last. Henny, her name is, like a bottle of Henny. Do you know what I mean? She says, a life goal of mine is to become a successful woman. It's a big dream. Do you know what I mean? But dreams are big, dream big and all them things and that. That's cool. And I want someone to push themselves to big and higher settings and all of that. So what about you, Randy? You pushing yourself? Well, I'm trying to do this thing, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I'm trying to do something. Do you know what I mean? Trying to leave some sort of a legacy around. That's a pun on legacy football. Big up to legacy football, man, them and gal, them. You know what I mean? So yeah. But she's 28. She's 5'9", and she's a Christian. What more is saying? I'm looking for a well-behaved, hard-working, and loyal man that we can both achieve our dreams together. Now, listen, hard-working, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, there's times when man likes to rest and relax and that. I can be a bit lazy, like a pig in a crap. Do you know what I mean? I can be at times. Do you know what I mean? I sometimes don't like to be pushed to be overdoing things because, listen, I've put myself out there. I suffer from migraine headaches, tension headaches. I get back pains as well now. Do you know what I mean? My old age is telling me, yo, the stuff you were doing before, you may need to slow down, brother. Slow it down. Do you know what I mean? Hold it down. Hold it down. You don't need to be so loud. All of that. So it's getting peaky like the blinders. Do you know what I mean? I can't maneuver the way I used to maneuver. I mean, I can't run the way I used to run. So man has to do the walking thing again sometimes. The little jogs now and again. It's mad. But this is what the age is telling, man. It's crazy. But this is what it is. I mean, it hurts. It hurts. Because I want to be back in them days when I could be doing all of them things. But this is how it is. I've got to jump into the settings of this. And this is how it rolls. And that's just how we roll. And that's how we roll. All of that. But yeah, she seems like an ambitious gal so far. She seems like she knows where she want to go and all them things them there. That sounds cool. Said relationship and life, just make sure we're on the same page as that. That sounds reasonable. Sounds reasonable. Obviously looking at her, she's not really my type in terms of where I think there's a bit more substance to her. Yeah, I mean, she just says, yeah, she wants to do this, she wants to do that. Cool, you have ambitions and that, and you want to do this, but tell me more about yourself. She doesn't list them, ting them there down, and that's where you go wrong. So for me, it's going to be a no for me for Henny. I don't want to drink it. Let's move on. Well, we have to move off because it's time now. You know, I said it was time last episode and that, or last person I'll check into. That's that, guys. It's it. This has been the episode. I know it's supposed to come on a Tuesday, but as I said, man played football. I had to try and take it slow, like the John Lennon song. Lennon. Let me rephrase that. Legend song. Like, give me the green light and all that. Do you know what I mean? Take it slow. This time we'll take it slow. Do you know what I mean? Take it slow. All of that. So, big up to John Legend and that, and John Lennon. You know what I mean? All of that to him and all them things in there. But yes, imagine all the people and all that. But yeah, it is the end of the episode. I appreciate you all for watching this episode. And if you're feeling this and all of the episodes below and everything on the Randy Prizzle channel, you know what to do. All of them ting them there below. So big up to you all for checking this episode. Thank you. Peace, love, and unity, and all of that to you. And forgotten for a minute, brain fart. This is what happens when migraines start to kick in. But let's go. You know what we usually do here when we finish. Head's turn about me, so I can't do the spinning head thing, so link out, dude. Link out, dude. Oh, link out.